A beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon here at Chase Center in San Francisco. Getting ready for tip time between the Lake Show and the Dubs. Let's give you the starters for both teams. Let's start with Golden State coming off a 39-point win over Miami. Reese Beekman, Marquise Bolden, Daquan Plowden. Good to see him back in the lineup after leaving the game yesterday with an injury. Jackson Rowe and Ethan Thompson, who scored 27 yesterday. Meanwhile, for the LA Lakers, Dalton Connect, their first rounder, Colin Castleton, Maxwell Lewis, Tommy Kuhse, and Ahmed Traore, who is on a two-way contract. No Bronny James today, light knee swelling, not thought to be anything serious. Unfortunately, won't get a chance to see him play again today, but plenty of talent still on the floor. There's Anthony Vereen, the head coach of the Golden State Warriors Summer League entry. He'll be going up against Dane Johnson, the South Bay Lakers head coach, who's the head coach of the LA Lakers Summer League team. All right, Sam, what are you going to be looking for here from the jump?
Well, I always like when the Lakers and Warriors go at it, whether it's the summer. It's fun. Look at the crowd here. We got a great crowd, and got some really nice players here to watch. We're going to be excited to watch the pace of this game.
A nice big man battle. Marquise Bolden, Colin Castleton, kind of contrasting styles between those two. Castleton, really skilled bigs, step out and shoot it. Marquise Bolden, some big time rim protection yesterday for Golden State with 6 blocks. Traore out to Kuhse. And Tommy Kuhse, 15 points, 8 assists yesterday. Beekman over Traore. Jackson Rowe just got his hands up, got a deflection.
Good job. You know, that first possession for the Warriors, good ball movement.
Yeah, got a good look. There's Dane Johnson. Was an assistant with the South Bay Lakers for 7 years before getting the head coaching job. Been an assistant so long, he was an assistant when they were the LA Defenders. Changed their name in 2017. The South Bay Lakers. Marquise Bolden, see if he can get his offense going, fading away. 6 points, 13 rebounds, 6 blocks yesterday for the former Duke Blue Devil. Castleton.
Wow.
He kind of kicked it into another gear there, Saint.
Yeah, we didn't see that yesterday. That was a nice take.
He's a skilled big. Step out and shoot it a little bit. He only shot 1 3, but does have the skill, can handle the ball. Made his only 3-point attempt last year with South Bay for the first team all SECer. Went undrafted in 2023, but his agent said that he chose to not be drafted so he could sign a two-way with the Lakers. Sometimes you have better optionality if you're going to be a pick in the 50s to just go undrafted and choose the fit you want. Jackson Rowe. Thompson keeping the dribble. Rowe running into Castleton. Second attempt, he sticks with it.
Good movement without the ball. Good cuts.
100 seconds into this ball game, nothing decided. Lewis got off to a great start yesterday. Hit his first 4 shots. He's missed his first 2 today. Ball hopping here for Golden State. Leads to an Ethan Thompson, a rattler inner.
He's got the ability to score in the paint.
Big time scorer in the G League. More than 22 points per game with the Mexico City Capitanes this year. Traore taking all sorts of contact.
Again, that's strength. He's going against Kuzi there, and he uses that right shoulder to keep him off and get something up at the rim.
What would you like to see from Ethan Thompson to get his first cup of coffee in the NBA?
Well, again, be a stick out on defense. You know, make the extra effort, and then I'd like to see on some paint penetration if he creates for himself very well. Can he create for others?
Average 4.4 assists per game.
That's good
this year. Yeah, and it was up from 3.3 the year before and 2.4 the year before that in his 2 years with the Windy City Bulls. Traore struggled a bit from the line yesterday, splits the pair there. Daquan Plowden, 6 and 9 from 3 yesterday. A perfect lob to Marquise Bolden.
What a beautiful pass. Great timing.
Bolden with his first bucket. Kuzi. Good angle on that bank.
Just as feel. That's something you can't teach. Guys, you got it or you don't.
Jackson Rowe in and out on the three. Maxwell Lewis, long strides, and there's another block for Bolden.
Our Warrior coach wants a take foul.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get a take foul.
Easy,
there.
coach.
Marquise Bolden saying,
Yeah, Lewis has got to know where he's going there, attacking a big like that.
Jackson Rowe putting his head down, getting to the hoop to lay it in. And that's one good thing that Jackson did in the G League. He was a really good three-point shooter, but when his shot wasn't falling, he knew to take it to the house. Connect to the line.
I bet you he plays better today, Kev.
Connect?
Yeah.
I agree. 3 of 12 yesterday. Did contribute a little bit in other areas. Tennessee Volunteer here at the stripe early on. Gets that one. And quote-unquote fell to the Lakers at 17. Most pre-draft prognosticators, I look at 5 mock drafts, day of the draft. 4 of the 5 had him going 6th overall. 1 had him going 10th.
Well, I think he made a smart move transferring to Tennessee. Coach Barnes is a heck of a coach. Great success with a lot of programs, and he's a great teacher.
Formerly at Texas before taking over Tennessee. Beekman in the paint. Barnes, that is, transferred from Northern Colorado. Traore, that's the skill he needs to develop. Not a good three-point shooter, 28% from deep in the LNB Pro A this year as Ethan Thompson shows off a little left hand.
Boy, that's just going right at the defender. Great finish.
Well, no doubts that he can create for himself. I'll take us to a timeout. The Warriors lead by 3. Marquise Bolden's been a factor, a block, and then this alley-oop finish for his first 2 points of the game. Chase Center, good head of hair.
Hey, Kev, believe it or not, 2 years ago, my hair looked like that.
Wow. Man, it's you had a good head of hair for quite some time then, Saint.
You sitting on that bench, that'll get rid of it.
A 3-point lead here for the Warriors. A couple of subs being made for Golden State. Tommy Kuzi, open 3. No, and there's one of the 2 stubs. Montas Rupstopicius, who was an NBL Next Star in Australia, went undrafted, originally from Lithuania.
Well, I love anybody from Lithuania because my man Šarūnas Marčiulionis, who was a great warrior back in the days of Run TMC.
Guy was a player. Big time player.
Whoa.
He could hoop. Connect, getting a nice screen. Gets free. Short on the foul line, Jimmy. Roman Sorkin just into the game.
Hey.
Takes some contact and banks it in.
Good for him.
The defense by Rowe, knocking it away from Kuzi. Blake Hinson hit 5 threes yesterday. That one way strong.
Pretty windy down that end.
Jackson Rowe, that's going to be a tough one to hit, and he hits it.
Wow.
Took a dribble, looked down to see where his feet were. It's not easy to do. Thompson on the run out. He'll get to the line.
Good.
Fouls on 14, Colin Castleton, his first, 17th foul.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Good poise. Years ago, Kev, we had a player in Milwaukee, Junior Bridgman, and he had a habit of doing that. And for some reason, it locked up defenders.
Really?
When when he looked down, they looked down, and he got that shot up every time. Great player.
Ethan Thompson. 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists already. And it's 9 straight for Golden State. Sean Easton to the game. Missouri Tiger. Lewis baseline drive. Hinson. It's a long sidestep to get that escape dribble off.
Hey, Tim, Kevin, on the way in, I was talking to Tim O'Toole, who's one of the assistant coaches at Pitt. And my gosh, did he have tremendous things to say about Hamilton. He just said this guy loves the game and loves to work, and he's going to have a legit chance down there with L.A.
Tim O'Toole, former Stanford assistant.
Yes, sir. First-class guy.
Yeah, really good dude. Passionate about basketball. Good things to say about Blake Hinson. Sorkin, good head fake.
You know, a thing he said about Hinson, Jeff Capel's the head coach. This is a good quality. He loves to be coached, and he loves to be pushed hard to play the right way. And, you know, you're looking for that in these young players.
Well, this was a guy who couldn't play an entire season due to an unspecified medical condition. Transferred to Pitt. Originally started at Ole Miss. Iowa State didn't clear him medically. And then went to Pitt. And big-time shooter, and we've seen it here. Certainly earned that two-way contract that he recently signed with the Lakers as Sorkin hits both free throws. Jeez, nice crossover.
Yeah.
Goes to Castleton, Big C, operating in the mid-range.
He's another guy. He stays within himself. Game makes sense. Pretty darn smart player.
Stavicius on the handoff. And the three is good.
Whoa.
Montes Stavicius, big-time three-point shooter this year with the New Zealand Breakers, 43% from downtown. Hinson. Again, it just looks so easy and effortless coming off his hand.
Timmy's right. He told me in the car on the way that he had some games where we made 8 or 9 threes.
Yeah, 9 threes against Louisville. Had the 7-for-7 three-point outing at Duke. And Stavicius will go to the line. And he will shoot those free throws on the other side of this timeout. 7-point lead for Golden State with 2:52 to go in the first quarter. Summer League, July 12th through 22nd in Sin City. Get your tickets now at NBAevents.com. There's Montes Stavicius at the line. Australia does a great job of getting guys ready for the NBA, the NBL Next Stars program. Saw Ryan Rupert come through there last year. Plenty of guys. LaMelo Ball was a part of it. Josh Giddey. List goes on. Usman Jang, RJ Hampton. Hinson off the screen, off movement. That one not close. Santiago Vescovi, another Tennessee Volunteer on the court. Teammates with Connect last season. To Sorkin. Catch and shoot for Quincy Oliveri. Kevin Knox, 6-year NBA veteran, taking contact. Did not play yesterday, but playing today. This is an interesting guy, Saint. Top 10 pick, number 9 overall by the Knicks in 2018. Had a decent-ish year with Detroit. Averaged 7.2 points per game, 2.4 rebounds, shot 46% for the field, then got traded to Utah and waived in February at the trade deadline. A guy who's trying to work himself back into the NBA.
Yeah, he's trying to find a home. And, you know, when he came out of college, people were really, really high on him. And it's, you know, sometimes it's about where you wind up playing and with who. And he just maybe needs a little bit of confidence and have things to go well for him, but have to keep an eye on him in Las Vegas.
Well, that was a nice move, even though he didn't finish and missed both free throws, but Sorkin was able to put it in. One reason why people were high on him, that Summer League his rookie year, he averaged more than 21 points per game. I mean, he looked like a certified killer out there. And finished up this year with the Rip City Remix. Had a really good G League stint, 11 games, nearly 23 points per contest. Rupstavicius has hit 1 3. He's hit 2 threes.
Oh, boy.
And I was talking with Anthony Vereen yesterday, said, I want to see him be a consistent shooter. Well, he's 2 for 2 to start this one. Back his way down, Mohamed Diarra kicking it out. East in the lane, rattles it down.
Nice paint penetration and a nice finish.
Final minute of the first quarter. Daquan Plowden staying hot, continuing his great shooting from yesterday. His first three-point attempt today is drilled.
Kev, that was out in Steph Curry territory.
Yeah. 27 feet away. Bob Fitzgerald might say he shot that one from Santa Rosa. Way behind the line.
No. It's too late. There you go.
Hinson, hand in his face. He's not shy getting him up.
No, that's for sure.
2 for 5 from deep already today. Knox stepping back. Oliveri pushing. Trailing Diarra. Vincent Valerio Bodon, interesting player. That one way off. Five seconds left. Vescovi. Drive and dish. Uh-oh. A big-time bailout.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure if Rupstavicius didn't catch that cleanly, but this was going nowhere fast.
Yeah,
Now, the good thing for the Lakers was that they had a foul to give. And it's actually going to work out pretty decently for them.
very fortunate.
They called that on the floor, and Oliveri steals the inbounds, and that'll do it for the first quarter. But great offense continuing here for Golden State. 58% from the field already today after shooting 56% yesterday against Miami. They lead the Lakers by 2 touchdowns. 10. It's not bad.
That's really impressive.
It's been good. This has Golden State overall. Beekman gets fouled. Reese Beekman on a two-way dealio with Golden State and Santa Cruz, their G League affiliate. Beekman known for his defense, 2-time ACC Pody. Getting the pick. Tough shot.
Hard shot.
East defending that well. Good ball movement here to Vincent Valerio Bodon. He's got some stuff to his game. Interesting player from Hungary. Rubstavicius putting his head down, taking it to the tin and rolling it in.
Go to your strength, going left hand. Nice finish.
Rubstavicius, 9 points in 6 minutes. Big C from the elbow. Castleton missing.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Marquise Bolden can hit the 3. No, look at Daquan Plowden.
Wow.
Castleton, good feed from Lewis. 7 straight for Golden State. Looking to add on to the run here. Bolden draws a crowd. Knox is open. Pulled the string. Gets it back. And Kevin Knox gliding to the rim. Iron unkind for him thus far in this one. You could see the skill. Oh, gets back on defense. Perfect timing. And a good save by Rubstavicius. Plowden open corner 3.
Yeah.
It's almost a shock when it doesn't go in for Daquan Plowden right now.
He's really playing very, very well.
Warriors, they limited the Heat to 29% shooting yesterday. The Lakers just 20% shooting to start today, and it just went down a little bit and up a little bit with that follow from Castleton after the Lewis miss. Rubstavicius, another 3. East, let him shoot. Just the rebound. I was going to say, it's been a while since we'd had a whistle, and Anthony Marine's going to call a timeout. 7:10 to go, second quarter. Another good start for Golden State. They got a 16-point lead on the Lakers. TV, ESPN2, and the ESPN app with Team China taking on Charlotte at 8 Eastern, followed by the Spurs and the other Sacramento Kings. Got 2 Summer League entries going right now, Sacramento. Turnaround, Ethan Thompson. Wow. Yeah, he's pretty good, huh?
I like him. He just, he's not afraid of contact and creates space for himself, and he's got a nice touch.
A little bit behind Colin Castleton, and it goes off his hands out of play. Give and go.
Wow.
Great cut. Bolden met by Castleton in a foul.
Kev, don't you just feel it feels like the Warriors have probably practiced for 2 weeks.
They are a well-oiled machine.
They really are. I mean, that's just a great decision. You know, you got a high pick and roll and feeds the guy roll into the basket down there with Thompson, and a great give off there to the corner. That's great team basketball.
Well, those 3 guys that just worked together, Rowe, Thompson, and Bolden, pretty well-established professionals with respect to having played professionally for a handful of years already, kind of knowing what the pro game is about. They all have extensive G League experience. And in the case of Marquise Bolden, has started a couple of NBA games, so they know how to play the game. Bolden missing both free throws. But Vescovi will track it down. Catch and shoot, Jackson Rowe.
There, that's it.
Armel Traore blocked by Bolden. Marquise gets it ahead. And Thompson, oh, he'd like that one back. Castleton down the lane. He'd also like that one back. Couple missed layups here.
That's what you're going to get watching all these summer league games.
That's kind of what has made Golden State shooting so surprising, because you'll see teams consistently shoot below 40% in summer league, and for them to shoot mid-50s yesterday and start off 58% today. Now it's cooled off a bit here in the second quarter. Vescovi taking contact. Oh, and he banks it in.
Wow.
What a shot in the timeout on the floor. I don't think there should be one unless the Lakers called timeout, because we had one at 7:10, but timeout is going to be, they're calling them back on the court. Yeah. Let's say 7:10, a timeout was called, and then I think the officials were going to send us to the under 6 mandatory, which we already had. And now they called everyone out on the court. Now the Lakers are going back to the bench. And now they're putting the timeout clock on, and it looks like we actually are going to take a timeout. So after all that, looks like we are stepping aside. Everyone's, yeah. All righty, we'll be back.
It's exciting.
Welcome back. Santiago Vescovi to shoot a free throw. His grandfather, Daniel Vanet, was a star hooper in Uruguay, and he misses the free throw. Vescovi used to wear the number 9 in honor of his grandfather. Connect. Off the glass. Traore fouled. Back to the line. Quickly back to Santiago Vescovi, talking about new way of playing basketball. His grandfather was telling Santiago he wants Santiago to shoot more mid-range jumpers, and Santiago's retort was, well, it's not really the game today anymore.
Yeah, he's analytics, boy. That's gone by the wayside. I mean, arguably, the Kings are getting the best mid-range shooter in the league in DeRozan. Sure. And I love that move for the Kings. I just think it's terrific.
Well, Sain, are you still a fan of the mid-range these days?
I am. You know who I love? I love Jalen Brunson.
Oh, yes.
And boy, that guy creates space and hits those mid-range. Now he has a three ball, but there's a time and place for it.
Off target. Catch and shoot, connects.
There you go. No hesitation, just catch it and up it goes.
5 for Dalton Connect. They're just trying to make their way back into this, and off the glass it goes for Vescovi.
Good decision. He looked for the lob there and saw a path to the rim. He made the right decision.
Kuzi, way short. Rowe kicks it out, Plowden wide open. Santiago Vescovi again.
Love those hard-nosed players. You know, guards that really are ready to put their nose right in there.
Blocking foul there.
Good call.
Just didn't give up. Well, that's volunteer on volunteer crime right there. Getting past his man Connect for the rebound. Contested jumper. And a rebound Sorkin. His last three now. This time he'll put it on the deck and tries to put Castleton on the gram. Wow. Castleton wiped off the window by Plowden, plowing through on defense. What a spin. Thompson takes some contact. No, we play on.
Up and down we go.
End to end. Good contest. Oh, maybe not. Sorkin called for the foul.
Fouls on 41. Roman Sorkin, his first 13th foul.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here, Kev.
Plowden, not known as a big-time shot blocker, did average 1.2 blocks per game his fifth year at Bowling Green. Connect making the first free throw. Knocks Rupstavicius alongside Marquise Bolden all in for the Anthony Vereen crew. Both are good. Offensive foul.
That's a good call. You got to hold that pick.
And they got Rupstavicius there. The Lakers down big, 19% from the field right now. So the cold shooting has not gotten any warmer recently. And a tip jam for Traore. A little stare as well after, it looked like. 4 points, 4 boards for the Laker two-way forward. Vescovi. Rupstavicius to the hoop with his offhand.
How about that? Left-hander using the right. Nice job.
And going up against a really strong guy in Blake Hinson as well. This is the first that we've had a look at Rupstavicius here in a Golden State uniform, and he's been impressive, Saint.
He really has.
11 points, 3 rebounds for Montes. Behind the back, Traore hits it.
There you go.
And if he can make that in the mid-30s, we got a real deal Holyfield player on our hands in Armel Traore. Younger brother Nolan projected lottery pick next year.
There's a nice play by Thompson right there. Really nice read on that play to hit the big roll into the hoop.
Bolden, his second dunk of the game. Late clock for Sean East. Throws it away. It'll be a shot clock violation before it's a backcourt violation, just barely. Warriors are up 14 after 1. Up 3 here in the second quarter. Trying to get the old CBA quarter point. Be a foul.
Fouls on 37. First personal. First team foul in the last 2 minutes.
First in the last 2. Next time it'll put Golden State at the line.
Again?
Putting his head down there, Thompson. Another one he'd like back. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, though. Good overall floor games. That'll be a foul. Connect. The dunk way after the whistle. As impressive as it was, it won't count.
First and last 2 minutes for the Warriors.
Hey, coming in the corner, Ethan, coming in through zone action.
Runner from East.
That's a great shot to have in your game. It really is.
Nice touch there from Sean East, the second guy who did not have any offers out of high school, so he did a post-grad year. And Thompson, no good. And they're going to call a foul. I believe a Warrior pushed Traore into connect, which sent him out of bounds. They got Bolden with his third. Again, 10 fouls and you're out. So Bolden not in foul trouble.
Kev, you know, a lot of times you might have like 15 guys or whatever, and you might just, you know, go to 3 guys and say, hey, you know, you did a great job last night. We're going to play these other guys tonight.
Yeah.
So, for example, we haven't seen Spencer, who was so good last night. And that happens a lot during the summer league.
Yep. That's a good point, Saint. It's not because coaching staff might be not happy with them or whatever. This is discussed well beforehand. These players know when they're playing, when they're not.
Because you don't want to just play a guy 4 minutes. You want to get him a good run and get him really comfortable out there.
Amel Traore, which is his younger brother Nolan, great lead guard, had a great Nike Hoop Summit this year. There's talk that he could be a top 5 pick next year.
Ooh.
And watch out for Nolan Traore. Reese Beekman, watch out for that move with the left hand.
That is a good athlete right there.
Beekman, his first deuce. East gets stripped, knocks the other way. Beekman, not the best spacing on that fast break.
I think he could have gave that back to Knox.
That's what I was thinking, Saint. Looked like that was more open for Knox than it was for Beekman. So shot clock off here for Golden State. They can hold for 1. Comes the pick from Bolden. 3 seconds. Bolden with the left hand. Thompson. Oh, just drops off. That'll take us to halftime. Another good half of shooty hoop for Golden State. They lead 49-34 after 20 minutes of play. And 11 points from Montes Rupstavicius in his first game in Summer League here. Point lead over the Lakers, 49-34. And Well, Gary, my eyes drawn directly to the 10 for 41 shooting for the Lakers.
Yeah, neither team's shooting very well on the three ball, but that's glaring with the field goals. And I'm going to say it again. I've been very impressed with the way the Warriors have played. They play together, and there's been some nice individual talent out there. And I think the Lakers may play better this half.
Plowden catch and shoot.
Oh.
And Armel Traore committing the cardinal sin of basketball.
Fouls on 37.
3 free throws coming up for Daquan Plowden.
Personal foul at the line number 29. Daquan Plowden.
This young guy has really played well both days. He's done a nice job, and he'll be a really nice camp player.
Yeah, I agree with you, Saint. This guy has at least NBA training camp written all over him with the chance to get a two-way contract or more. First couple of freebies going down for Daquan Plowden, who's got 7 points. A native of Philly.
Is he?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a good cheesesteak.
Got that right. First player in Bowling Green history with 1,200 points, 800 rebounds, 100 blocks for a career.
You mean Nate didn't do that?
Apparently not.
They didn't keep stats back then.
Yeah, they might not have kept track of blocks back then when he was playing. I forget when blocks was instituted as an official stat, but it hasn't always been an official stat.
Same thing in the NBA when Wilt and Bill Russell.
So perhaps an asterisk should be placed by that. Beekman going baseline. He'll get to the line.
Good take. Got to finish, young guy. Finish.
Foul from the net. His second team foul. The line to the Warriors number 3. Beekman.
You know, when you look at this guy, and you talked about him being Defensive Player of the Year, you're looking at his offensive game. You know he can defend, and you're trying to see can he penetrate the paint like he just did? Can he hit a drift three? Can he create for others? This is a good athlete. Now you're looking to see what he's got on the offensive end of the floor.
A career 32% three-point shooter, 77% free thrower at Virginia as he makes both free throws there. And the lead has ballooned to 20 for the Warriors. Maxwell Lewis 0 for 6 in the first half. See if he can get going. Not yet.
You got to know what you're attacking. You know, when you're off balance like that and you're going against the big, it's difficult to get it off. And sometimes guys play in programs where they don't play against a lot of real bigs in the paint.
That is already the 4th block for Marquise Bolden today, a day after having 6 blocks.
You love bigs that block shots. That's just really important for your team on the defensive end.
And you like to see Bolden have success. This is a guy who's had some injury issues, and most notably, doctors discovered he had an enlarged heart while he was in training camp with the Cleveland Cavaliers a few years ago. He couldn't work out for a few weeks before he eventually got cleared, and had a dislocated shoulder last season, a right thumb injury that kept him out for some time a couple of seasons prior. You just want to see him healthy, because when he is healthy, he's been producing. Got a call-up this year in the NBA, played with both Milwaukee and Charlotte. Connect! Flying down the lane and finishing at the summit.
Good for him. Hopefully gets going a little bit.
Just 2 for 9 now for Dalton Connect. Beekman. There's Bolden. Turns and finishes.
Bolden's been a presence. He's done a good job. And just what we were just talking about with Beekman, those are the shots you got to make as a guard.
Kuzi. A couple minutes into the third quarter here. Kuzi catch and shoot 3. You said Randy Bennett's here today, huh? Or you believe he's going to be in the building?
Yeah, my son Greg said he was coming. They texted back and forth.
Connect and one. Back-to-back buckets for Dalton Connect.
There you go.
That gets him to 11 points.
Fouls on 29. Daquan Plowden, his first team foul. After big basket,
Read that well. Able to connect through contact. Makes the free throw to finish off the three-point play. Beekman trying to thread a bounce pass over to Bolden. Marquise pointing his finger in the air saying, Reese, I'd like that up top, please. Plowden double clutching and finishing.
Yeah, nice job. That's just a basic NBA baseline out of bounds play. It's called a pick the picker or screen the screener. Invariably, you'll get a layup or you'll get a nice jump shot.
Push shot.
There you go.
Lane. Out of bounds. Rowe in the corner, blocked by Maxwell Lewis, showing off that length he has. Thompson, nobody picks him up in transition, walks into a three. Getting a little ragged here. Traore trying to play hero ball there. Out of bounds to Golden State. Kuzi blows the play up. Beekman to B.
Nice job. Put him right on his hip. Kev, one thing that that Bolden can do better is on his dribble handoff. He needs to take it right at the defender who's guarding the man that he's going to hand the ball off to. He's just laying it out there, and that's why you get a steal in a situation like that. Big body, you got to screen the little guy and let your teammate come off of there at a good angle.
Yeah, so it's kind of like saying you get close to the defender, you hand it off, and then you screen.
Yeah.
Look at Bolden. Area of improvement for him.
That's something Draymond's just magnificent at.
Because then he can turn that into the fake handoff.
Oh, brother. Because you put so much stress on trying to guard Steph and Clay in the past, and then all of a sudden the defender jumps out at Clay or Steph, his defender, and boom, he goes right to the basket.
I mean, it feels like he gets one layup per game out of that.
Every game.
Timeout on the floor. 15-point lead for Golden State, still at 58-43. Bolden, big-time rim protector, 4 blocks already for the big man. Against Charlotte, that's going to be starting in 20 minutes or so, 8 Eastern, and then San Antonio against Sacramento. That's 7 Eastern or thereabouts. A shuffle of the puppies for Roman Sorkin as we return to action.
Come on, Lakers, get going here. Get back in this thing.
See if they can make it a little more interesting here. Connect with the left hand. Kind of a tough shot there for Dalton Connect.
Didn't have a lot of space.
Rowe drops it off. Sorkin spinning off Lewis, but there's Mohamed Diarra. Nice play defensively. The NC State Wolfpacker. Hinson stripped.
Yeah, Hinson's had a quiet day.
Filling the lane, Ethan Thompson flies in for the flush. He's got 10. 8 rebounds as well. 4 assists. Kuzi probing.
Oh, I thought he was going to come back to that left shoulder for the hook.
3 well off, and we got a foul going the other way, I believe.
Offensive foul, 21.
That's just good, unselfish play. Just nice stuff.
And that's one thing that Anthony Vereen has got his guys to do really well. Transition offense has looked pretty good.
Very, very good. Warrior staff's got to be really happy the way these guys have played. They're unselfish. They've played hard, played together. I think they're going to have fun in Vegas. And we got the big one on Wednesday.
This play is under review for potential upgrade.
Potentially upgrading this offensive foul on Maxwell Lewis. Let's see if we can get a look-see. The foul happened away from the ball. So 21 here in yellow got called for a foul. That action right there.
Well, it's legit. I would call that, but there was a fall before it. You know, that where they lock guys with the arm behind him?
Yeah.
And that guy was just trying to get him off his back.
So what do you think? You think that should be upgraded, Saint?
Yeah, I think they will, because you know what? All year long you hear about anything above the shoulders. And that's going to be the key as they review this.
Shalisa Painter is our crew chief. Number 18, Julian McFadden. And Leah Laney rounding out our 3-person crew. Painter and McFadden have made plenty of trips to Kaiser Permanente Arena over the years.
Is that right?
That's right, yeah. Enjoy having them at the KPA.
This play has been upgraded to a flagrant 1.
You called
We will
it.
be shooting 2 shots. Ball comes in, free throw line extended, any side.
F1 on 21.
After review, the call has been upgraded to a flagrant 1.
And Saint kind of have a feeling that maybe being 0 for 8 kind of played into that, not that being upgraded to a flagrant 1, but the motion that his arm made.
Exactly. You're right on.
A little frustration there from Maxwell Lewis, who was really good yesterday.
That's what's tough about this. You know, he had a heck of a start yesterday, and you said, gosh, 6'7" wing, you know, good athlete, and really caught your eye, and today hasn't been his best day.
Lamptos Rupstavicius at the line. 82% with the New Zealand Breakers at Charity Stripe. Goes 1 for 2 on the flagrant. Before joining the Breakers, he was with the Zalgiris system for a little bit. They're a EuroLeague team.
Yeah.
And then played also with another Lithuanian team in between. Sorkin to Rupstavicius, back inside. A lot of traffic for Sorkin to deal with. Gets it back. Oh, he'd like that second attempt back. Hinson caught that thing ready to shoot. Maybe should have taken a step back.
Yeah.
Big collision. One appears to be okay. Thompson the steal and the slam. Ethan Thompson bumping the lead up to 20.
He's done a really nice job both nights.
5 for 12 in this game after the 27-point outing last night. Connect, in and out. Now 3 for 13. Trying to go give and go.
You know, Kev, when you look at Connect, you watch his release and everything looks good and his ball looks good, and he just he's having a rough go.
I think we have a case of what Bill Simmons would call small sample size theater.
Yeah.
Stavicius off on the 3. Thompson leaning back and hitting.
Boy.
14 points, 9 rebounds. He had 7 rebounds yesterday, so rebounding well for his size. Getting his Brandon Pajemski on, if you will.
Fouls on 71.
Get a whistle, and Daquan Plowden, Kevin Knox, and Christian Terrell all going to check in. Warriors currently on a 7-0 run. First time today, we'll see Christian Terrell. Played a little bit at the end of the win over Miami yesterday. Sean East, tough banker.
Wow, tough shot.
Nicely done. No relation that we know of to one of Gary's favorite rappers, Dave East. Childhood friend of Kevin Durant,
Oh,
Dave
boy.
East.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, they go back. Valerio Bodon. Nice dunk in transition.
There you go.
And the Lakers have a little something here. Nice pass in transition from
Sure
Connect.
was.
And Valerio Bodon pays it off. Lakers within 18. To go third quarter. Warriors by 18 with the basketball. Kevin Dana, Gary St. Jean rocking with you on a Sunday afternoon or evening, depending where you are at. And a turnover for Knox. Connect. Knocked away, Plowden, good hands. Knox just lowering his shoulder like a running back.
That's an old man move right there.
First bucket for Knox, 6-year NBA vet, 306 games of NBA experience. Valerio Bodon, no good. Bolden with 3 years of NBA EXP and 18 games. Illegal screen on Montes Stavicius.
Offensive foul on 71.
That's why you like to come to a jump stop there. When you're going to hand it off, come right in there, jump right, and put it on your outside hip.
East coming to a jump stop, gets bothered. Oliveri contested 3. Knox, boom.
Good for him. I want to see him get his confidence up and get a good run here the next couple weeks.
Quick 5 points for Kevin Knox. Diarra teeing one up. Hinson got fouled. And a couple of free throws for Blake Hinson. Hinson to the line, finishing up his collegiate career at Pitt. Played for his father in high school at Deltona High, eventually transferred to Sunrise Christian. It's become a powerhouse of a high school program. Brady Dick coming out of there recently. Wow. They've been in the Geico Nationals tournament. I believe it's Chipotle Nationals now. Sponsorship has changed, but they're part of the Nike EYBL, some of the best high school programs across the country playing a national schedule.
Well, we've got prolific prep up there in Napa.
They're one of the best programs around.
Without a doubt. I went up there to watch one of their practices.
Bolden hitting the three. What'd you think?
A lot of terrific young talent, good young guys. Went with my pal Travis Stanley, and always loved going up to Napa.
Program that produced as East hits the floater, among others, Jalen Green.
Yes.
The Houston Rockets. Josh Jackson, former top 5 pick, went to prolific prep as well. As a bit of a collision and a tie. Jump ball. And an injured Warrior. I believe Montes is holding that left arm. His shooting arm. This does not look good. I wonder if East looked like he might have had that arm unintentionally pulled at by East. Well, he's going to stay on the floor. Well, that's a good early sign. Has senior national team experience at World Cup qualifiers with Lithuania. Rube Stavicius. Off the jump ball. Wow, Knox blocked, and Hinson the other way. Doesn't get it off in time. Not close.
Good pass.
That'll do it for the third quarter, and the Warriors have their lead up to 23, limiting the Lakers to just 26% shooting. 73, Lakers 50. Kevin Dana, Gary St. Jean hanging out with you on a Sunday in San Francisco. Laker ball to start the fourth. Traore. People are thinking twice before they go to work on Bolden.
Yeah, that's true.
A couple of guys that possession that didn't want anything to do with him down low. They have foul on Golden State. They're going to get Knox.
Fouls on 31. Kevin Knox is first.
Palms up turn. Not sure he agrees with the call. Though not often that you see someone who gets called for a foul agree with the call. You ever compliment an official for making a call against you that was the right call, Saints?
Yeah, I probably did. I like the refs. You know, I get respectfully disagreed sometimes, but it's a tough job.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
They do a great job. Not easy. For the back cut, not enough mustard on that pass from Bolden. East, that's a goaltend. On the way down.
East has an ability to get in the paint. He's quick.
And he does. Freshman year at UMass, and you're going to see it.
Really?
Yeah, UMass.
Oh.
To Bradley, to John A. Logan, which is a junior college, and then his last 2 years at Missouri.
Wow.
Have an away from the play foul on Quincy Oliveri. And so that means one free throw in the basketball. Plowden will shoot the freebie. Yeah, East was the JUCO D1 Player of the Year.
And then went to UMass.
Oh no, and then went to Missouri. So he had 2 years of Division I, went down a level to JUCO, and then came back up. Yeah, an interesting route for Sean East. And reportedly on an Exhibit 10 deal with the Lakers, which will it'll allow him to go to training camp. They can convert that to a two-way or a standard deal, or he'd go and play with them in the G League and get a nice sum of money for staying in the G League outfit. Steal and score for a former G Leaguer in their organization, Vincent Valerio Bodon, played with the South Bay Lakers last year. Turnover. Thrown behind Traore. Not the prettiest segment of shooty hoop here, but it winds up in a Thompson three.
That's what Thompson's going to do, have to do, to make a roster.
Spinning, Hinson, back cut and stripped. Plowden Euro stepping, count it.
Very, very good move. Going right, steps over there with the left. That's a good finish. Good job. You know, Kev Sharunas was one of the first guys to use a Euro.
Okay, yeah, because if you talk with people kind of my age, they'll tell you they saw Manu Ginobili do it first. But you're taking it back a little.
No, Manu was terrific at it, and a lot of guys copied that. But Sharunas did it way back when we were here.
Now you see everybody do it.
Oh,
you see seven-footers do it.
You got to have it in your game.
Yeah, you do. Oliveri, contested jumper. He's 0 for 6. Yeah, that's a foul. Hinson, his 6th personal, but he is not fouled out. Again, you need 10 fouls to foul out in Summer League.
I think I jinxed him today. Broadcaster's jinx.
Yeah. So you believe in the broadcaster's jinx?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And let's put it to work here. Ethan Thompson has not missed a free throw today.
Oh, the heat's on you right now, Kev.
He's 3 for 3. Such a good free throw shooter. How good, you ask? Well, he was 85% from the line with the Mexico City Capitanes. I can't imagine him missing this one.
Boy, he's
got
a nice soft touch.
No broadcaster's jinx, Gary.
No, nothing there.
28-point lead for the Warriors. Looking like it's going to be a second straight laugher for them here at Chase Center. The Lakers are now 4 of 27 from downtown. Warriors have scored the last 8.
Good idea.
8 on the shot clock as Maxwell Lewis checks back in. Colin Castleton in as well. Marquise Bolden short arming that one. East pull up. Round and off. Traore blocked. And Lakers will come away with a deuce. Rather, Traore credited with the bucket. 11 points for him. And Hinson kind of grabbing the hand of Knox. He has played very physical defense, and no surprise, it's his 7th foul. And he's kind of grabbing his wrist. Went across the body. Didn't make a lot of contact with the basketball. Montes Rupstavicius checking back in.
Well, you're doing a great job with all these names.
Thank you. And to be completely honest, the Lithuanian would probably say it a little more correctly. It's the best an uncultured American tongue can do. Put it like that.
That's a nice move. Good footwork.
Speaking of Lithuania, they actually just lost their Olympic qualifying tournament championship to Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico is in the Olympics again. Of course, Puerto Rico defeating the United States in the '04 Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Part of that rough Olympic.
Any NBA guys on Puerto Rico?
I think Jose Alvarado.
Yes, you're right.
Is on Puerto Rico. JJ Barea used to be a part of that team.
Yeah,
I'll say.
Looks like the Bahamas are going to have a chance to get in there.
They lost today. I was going to bring that
did they?
up. They lost 86-78 to Spain. So
well, that's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Great job by Warriors assistant coach Chris DeMarco to lead them to a game within the Olympics.
Yeah.
As we get a foul call here.
Woo.
Big collision,
Woo.
Traore and Thompson. And congratulations to Guy Santos in Brazil. They qualified for the Olympics, defeating Latvia. As Ethan Thompson hits the three, and then Greece got in for the first time with Giannis Antetokounmpo on the roster. And Giannis would be a first-time Olympian. First time they've qualified for the Olympics since 2008.
Great.
Traore taking contact.
It's gotten a little bit ragged.
Another guy on the Puerto Rican national team, Julian Strawther.
Oh, yeah.
Just finished up his rookie year with the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Thank you, R.C. Davis.
I'm excited to watch the Olympics.
Me too. I mean, that 12-team tournament is going to be really fun to watch. And that guy's home country, Armel Traore's, they're going to give the Americans a run for their money. There's a chant going on. Can't quite make out what the fans are saying. There was a large swath of fans were all saying the same thing.
Nice pass.
Sorkin, nice second attempt. Sorkin with 8 points and 8 boards now. Castleton. Out the other way, Knox! Quickly to the rim. Timeout, Dane Johnson and the Lakers. 89-60 Golden State. Knox, 7 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, making an impact here in the second half. .524 to go in the fourth. Sean East and the Lakers with the rock. 29-point hole to climb out of to match the 29 on East's back. Step back, Hinson. This hasn't been his night from downtown after the 5 for 7 3-point effort yesterday. He's 2 for 9 from deep in this one.
You know, Kev, the nice thing for these teams is they don't play till Wednesday, so they'll get a couple days to practice.
Yeah.
Look at the videos, and they can be telling.
Anthony Breen's going to see a lot that he will like on these two games for Golden State. Might be a different story for Dane Johnson after his team lost by 14 yesterday and down big here midway through the fourth. Thompson with a double-double, 22 and 11 points and boards. Good pass out of the short roll. Knox missing the three.
Now that's a good move.
And body bumping Sean East. Everything but the finish there. Beekman on 4 points and 2 assists, setting up Rupstavicius. Just kind of cooled off in the second half a little bit. Hinson. When he puts the ball on the floor, he really gets low.
He does.
Diarra to the line. It's completely under control. It's, you know, with a guy who's 6'8", 230, I mean, that's a locomotive coming at you. Diarra at the line. Had a really great postseason. 9 points and 11 rebounds over his last 10 games. NC State, remember, they had to win 5 games in 5 days to just make the NCAA tournament.
Yep.
And then they went all the way to the Final Four.
Yeah, that was quite a run.
Yeah, in that ACC tournament, he set an ACC tournament rebound record with 60. The guy he surpassed, you might have heard of him, Saint, Tim Duncan.
No kidding.
I'm sure Duncan got his 56 in fewer than 5 games, but still. It's a nice guy to surpass on a list.
Man, oh man.
You caught him at the beginning of his career. What do you remember about coaching against Tim Duncan?
Well, he was the big fundamental. You know, he just never flustered, always composed, great feel for the game, knew when to attack, when to pass, you know, because he was a guy you got in trouble when you double teamed him because he could pick you apart. But he loved that left box, and he had a great bank shot over his right shoulder, and he was a pro's pro. He just set the tone for the franchise. Yeah, it didn't help, you know, it didn't hurt that David Robinson was there, and you know, to get 2 number ones like that, that set the tone. And then you know, speaking of the Spurs, we were going to take Tony Parker.
Really?
Yeah, and he had a hamstring issue, and so I talked with him when he came in to work out, and I'll tell you what, he knew who I was because of my French last name. It was really interesting. He really knew the NBA and all the people in it and everything, and terrific guy. And you know, he went to them, and then we got Gilbert Arenas.
Well, that was a pretty good pick.
Yeah.
So we should be calling you Gary Saint-Jean.
Yes, that's
not
right.
Saint-Jean.
Yeah. When we played the Lakers, when I was a young guy, the announcer down there has a great voice.
Yes, he does.
And he introduced me as Gary Saint-Jean because he later told me he did that because of the actress Jill St. Jean. And I said, well, thank you to think that I knew her.
89-61, 1 of 2 free throwing for Blake Hinson. Gets him to 8 points. Santiago Vescovi had a really nice first half. And takes
I like it. He's got a toughness to him.
He does. I'm right about that. Vescovi, 5 years at Tennessee, played in 149 games. And only one there with 1,500 points, 500 rebounds, 400 assists, and 200 steals. Nearly fell out. Into the game, getting the steal, Grayson Murphy, the Belmont Bruin.
What the?
Valerio Bodon tripped up. That'll take us to a timeout. 28-point lead for Golden State. Looking like they're going to be 2-0 through their first 2 games here at the Cali Classic. Your community, get in the game and step up to volunteer as a poll worker ahead of Election Day. 28-point lead for the Dubs. 2:50 to go inside Chase Center here in San Francisco. Nice pass inside. Oh, Diarra lost it going up. Gets fouled. 2 free throws.
Fouls on quarter 1. On Sorkin, his 4th, 17th foul.
That's the one thing that translates from the college game. You were talking about him being such a good rebounder at NC State, Kev.
Yeah.
That's one thing that really has stood the test of time. If you're a good rebounder in college, it'll carry over to the NBA.
That's a good point you bring up, Saint, because I think there were some people who questioned how good of a rebounder Brandon Pachulia, considering his size. People looked at, 8.8 rebounds per game, that's great, but that's at Santa Clara. It's a mid-major school, yada, yada, yada. Well, he comes over here and rebounds very well, close to 6 rebounds per game as a rookie in the NBA.
That's phenomenal. It's very, very special.
Nice crossover, Kuzi into a 3. Murphy the rebound. Kuzi will have a second crack at it. The LA Lakers are 4 for 31 from 3.
Wow.
13%. Won't get it done. Dante Scott. Not quite. Stavicius throws it away. Here's Valerio Bodon. Gets fouled. He had some interesting moments in the G League. I remember reading an article that Rafael Barlow wrote, NBA Big Board, really good scout, a draft guy, said kind of like the next, it was right when the Bo Cruz Hustle movie came out, the movie with Adam Sandler about an unknown draft prospect in Spain. Kind of likened him to the next Bo Cruz, and not that he would be like a number 2 pick or anything, or number 1 pick like Bo Cruz was in the Hustle movie, but like a guy that really flew under the radar, that really had a lot of good stuff to his game. And he's an interesting prospect. I will say that. I was with Barlow on that.
Interesting. I love that movie.
Great movie. And it features a member of the St. Jean clan.
Yeah, that was pretty cool for Greg.
3 to shoot for Dante Scott, and he swishes it.
Good for you. Good for you.
Kuzi off glass.
I just like watching him play. I really do.
Hasn't quite been his night. That was a nice move, though.
Uh-oh.
Sorkin
Behind the back.
the big fella.
Flips it over his head. Come on, man.
Christian Terrell couldn't give him the assist.
Got the big on you. Look at this.
Gets it back. Tommy Kuzi laying it in. Well, it's going to be the second straight game, it appears, that the Warriors have held a team under 30% from the field. Sorkin, that was a deep one. The Lakers 26%, 21 of 82. Valerio Bodon can't improve upon that.
You know what stood out to me is their effort and their defensive transition. Now, in the half-court game, they're not doing anything special. They're just trying to play together, and they've done an outstanding job.
Going to lead to 2 blowout victories. Last shot here for the Lakers. Can they crack the 70 mark? No. It's probably a fitting end to this game for the Lakers.
Yeah, wasn't their night.
25% on the dot, 21 of 84.
Wow.
Another great defensive performance for the Golden State Warriors. They won 105-66 yesterday against Miami, 92-68 today over the Lakers. And we'll be talking with Ethan Thompson in just a little bit. A double-double for Ethan, 22 points and 11 rebounds. Another great game for Ethan Thompson after going for 27 and 7 yesterday. Just a great start to his summer league and overall for the team. Thompson doing a good job. Daquan Plowden, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. He had another nice game. He's pumped up. Ethan Thompson's making his way over to our headset. We'll be speaking with him momentarily as he puts the headset on. And we got Ethan Thompson join us. Ethan, you're talking with Kevin Danna and Gary St. Jean. Congratulations on another great performance. What has worked so well for you in these first 2 games?
I think, the training camp that we've had, we've had a lot of great detail. Guys been locking in from the jump, and then we have a great group of, unselfish guys. So we get out on the court, we just give it energy and effort, and, it makes it easy to play. So we've been doing that.
Hey, Ethan, did your dad teach you to get in the paint like that off the bounce?
Yeah, he did.
You look like him. I remember.
Appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's been teaching me everything I know, from
That's
basketball
beautiful.
and life. So shout out to him. Appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Well, Ethan, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Congrats on the win.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Ethan Thompson join us after another 20-point performance. He's averaging 25.5 points and 9 rebounds per game through 2 as the Warriors get it done 92-68. And the fans want some Ethan Thompson autographs. Why
That's
not?
great.
After the
Look at
performance he had. So the Warriors 2-0, and they got one more game here at Chase Center against the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday night. That'll be a 7 p.m. tip time. Well, once again, our final score is Golden State 92, Los Angeles 68. For Gary St. Jean and our entire Chase Center crew led by Phil Polisino, I'm Kevin Danna. Thank you for watching the 2024 California Classic. So long from San Francisco. We'll talk to you on Wednesday night.